What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to Nicotina Live, and we're doing a watch party. This is episode 4. I was like, what episode is this? Episode 4 of The Boys season 4. Last week we watched all 3 episodes. We did it on a Thursday, but this time we're back on a Wednesday because it goes live at midnight, and we want to be there right when the episode breaks. And we're gonna watch the episode tonight. So I'm joined by Nerd Cosa Nostra, also known as Sean. What's going on, man?
Same old, man. Looking forward to this episode. They dropped that teaser. I don't know if you saw it about this. Had Homelander just like doused in blood. So I'm kind of excited to see what results. What kind of
definitely. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm looking forward to this. I think this is going to be pretty badass. So far, I've been really impressed with the first 3 episodes. I love the things that they've done. And we talked about this earlier over on the 4 Nerds, which you can find on my channel and also over on the 4 Nerds Network. We did a full breakdown of the Boys Season 4, episodes 1, 2, and 3. But we'll do that again real quick, just kind of recap what's going on. We saw that really the boys who are now teamed up with the CIA are really coming after Vought and the 7 and trying to find a way to take down not only Homelander but take down the how to take down Soups altogether.
Yep. Yeah, and Victoria Newman. Yep. I mean, she was
Victoria Newman
a part of that, especially on the opening of that episode. When Huey and them were trying to take her out. Obviously, that didn't work out with the little acid trick.
The acid trick. But I like what they did with her, though. I mean, look, she comes out there, she exposes, opens the van door, sees Huey, and she could really just kill him right then and there, but she doesn't, though. And she also shows that she has morals. She's like, well, I don't want to kill you. Like, I actually like you, and like, and because at one point they were like really close friends.
Yeah, they had a history. Yeah.
And I mean, I would imagine if she could, she would just fucking kill him and say, dude, I'm sick of you guys. You're trying to kill me. That's not cool. I'm gonna just explode your head, pop your head. But no, she didn't do that because she has an overall plan in the end. Plus, I don't think having a crime scene outside of her rally would have been a very good idea. So, I mean, there's also that as well. But I like what they've done with her. What's up, ACS? What's up, Anthony? Are we watching The Acolyte tonight? No, we're not watching The Acolyte. No, we're not watching that. Don't worry about that.
I need to keep whatever brain cells I have left.
Oh, I know. That show is something else, man.
Yeah. We could spend the whole time just on that. Yeah, but we're not doing that tonight. Not tonight.
Yeah, we'll spend the whole hour just talking about that. How long is tonight's episode? Do you know?
Let me do a quick time check on that. Let me see if they have that out there. Season 4.
He's like, I'm watching the 400 episode now, and it sounds awful. Yeah, you know what, man? It's it's a show. I'll tell you that. It looks like ACS is working right now. So, man, that's talk about.
Yeah. He got
a midnight hour.
Yeah, he actually started a new job. So yeah.
Really? I did not know that. Well, hey, good luck with you on your new job, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. So just a heads up for all those who check out his shows on Mondays and Thursdays. He's gonna be shifting that time from the afternoons to the mornings. So make sure you check that out.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it'll be 8 a.m. Eastern time. I believe that's for him. Yep, is when he'll be doing his daily shows.
Nice, dude. Nice.
I don't see if they've given a time run for this one. I don't see one listed anywhere. But I mean, looking at the previous episodes that we've seen, I mean, episode 1 was 1 hour and 2 minutes. Episode 2 was 59 minutes, and then episode 3 was 1 hour. So I'm guessing it's probably going to be about
45
that, right?
to an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, at least.
Either way.
So yeah.
The shows like I missed my job. Jeez. So no, and on top of that, we've seen that basically when it comes to Starlight and Homelander, there is obviously there's the Starlighters and the Home Teamers, and so they have 2 separate factions that are essentially working against each other. And right now, as the 3 episodes progressed, we saw that the what is it? The Home Teamers is a much bigger faction than the Starlighters. At the last rally, I want to say, I mean, Starlighters had just a very small little corner, while the Home Teamers had this, almost the entire audience. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, they did, and the Homelanders, obviously not the crowd themselves, but a few of the seven were playing dirty there for sure.
He's talking about the sauna scene.
Oh
Jesus
yeah,
Christ, I know,
yeah.
with the character Splinter. It's funny
Oh,
that I thought that was funny that that was his name. I mean, it made sense because he splinters off into another version of
yeah.
himself. But of course, I thought it was funny because that's the name Splinter, like Ninja Turtles,
Ninja
the
Turtles.
rat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scene. Yeah, that was what, episode 2, right? I think that's when. Yeah, it was episode 2 that the whole thing happened. Yeah, that was just insane.
That was
What
insane.
I think we were expecting something to happen when they were walking up to the sauna. I just don't think we were expecting that to happen.
Well, there's been a lot of scenes like that, and I like how they're throwing that shit out there. I mean, like we were
Yeah.
talking about earlier, how when Homelander was like, "I want you to walk over to A Train,"
Yep.
and after what he said, and blow him or whatever. He wanted him to give him a blowjob. And they were gonna do it, and finally, last minute, he's like, "God damn it, you guys, go sit down!" Like,
Yeah. Deep was a little hesitant until Homelander was like, "What are you waiting for? You need to
Yeah.
go. You need to go handle this." And then Deep's like, "Well, all right. I guess I gotta do what I gotta do."
yeah, I don't have much of a choice. I was like, "Oh my god."
Otherwise, he's gonna laser my head off. But
Yeah. And then all the while, like Billy Butcher is just fucking dying. The guy's
Yep.
health is falling apart. Now is that going to continue, or do you think he's going to find some way to like kind of cure himself? I mean, we know that Victoria Newman has the same, her and Marie Moreau from Gen V have the same power.
Mhm.
So I mean, I think they'd be able to remove that what do you call it? The stuff from his blood. What's it called? Compound V.
Compound V. Yeah.
From his blood to save him. But I don't know. I just think he's gonna continue to get worse and worse and worse, and then I think he's just gonna die into next season.
Well, I don't. I'm. After we talked about this on the Four Nerds earlier, I don't know if he's really gonna make it to next season, knowing that Jeffrey D. Morgan's character wanted Ryan dead.
Yeah.
Had kind of recruited Butcher to do it. Butcher was going to do it, and then he obviously, we did see that he decided against it, and then, he started to develop a relationship, spend time with Ryan, went back to Jeffrey D. Morgan's character and said, "Yeah, not doing it," and he pretty much told him, "Well, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to do it, or I'll find someone that will do it." Right.
Yeah.
So I think there's going to be over the course of the rest of the season, I think we may just see a conflict between those two, especially with now the CIA wanting to go kill Ryan. Butcher knows that. Butcher may try to stop it. It may just sacrifice himself, knowing he's dying. Because I think they mentioned in episode 1 that he only had like 6 months to live or 8 months. It was a very short window of time. So he may just say, "Well, screw it. I'm dying anyways. I might as well sacrifice myself for my wife's son, and I'm going out." Right. So
yeah, Vaught on Ice was a little nuts. It was actually a good scene. I actually thought that scene may have been dumb at first. I was like, I don't know where this is going. Then when you actually see the scene,
yep,
they like brutally accidentally murder each other.
Well, especially in the previews, because when we saw the previews of before the first 3 episodes aired, we saw a little bit of that, and I think a lot of people were confused, like, well, what is this? We know it's not the real 7 that is on ice. We know they're just actors. What's the point of this whole scene? And obviously, we found out what happened there.
Well, and the scene where that little drop of sweat hits Homelander on the shoulder, and
from Huey,
and then he starts attacking him, just shooting his heat vision at him, and for a minute, I was like, dude, I don't know how he's gonna get out of this. And then you come to find out, A Train is the one who ends up saving him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have been fucked.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't know if A Train really had a choice, to be honest, because I mean, we saw pretty much recruit him to say, you know what, hey, I got this dirt on you. I know you gave the footage to Starlight and Huey, previously. So now, if you don't help me or us, I'm gonna rat you out to Homelander, and you're just pretty much dead at that point. So A-Train really doesn't have a choice but to help them. But I think we have seen A-Train starting to kind of sway away from, the Seven, from Homelander, especially that scene with his brother and his nephews. He's telling his nephews all these stories, and his brother shows up and says, yeah, he's just lying to you. None of that's real. And you can kind of see,
Yeah.
he wants some level of relationship with his brother, with his nephews, and obviously that's not happening. So you can see he's trying to make a change, and this might be it. But I don't see A-Train making it out of this season either. I think
No, I
Homelander is
don't.
going to find out at some point over the next 5 episodes. I mean, counting tonight, 5 episodes, and he's just going to meet his demise.
I wouldn't be surprised if Homelander already knows. To be honest,
Yeah, he could,
I would not be surprised.
or Sage might already know, and kind of kind of work some things behind the scenes to let Homelander know, hey,
Yeah,
you need to
I
handle
think
this.
so. I think so.
Yeah.
And guys, if you're watching on YouTube, I would say join us over on Twitch, or continue to follow us over on X, because I'm going to end the stream on Twitch at the top of the hour, so we can watch the episode on X and Twitch, because those are the only two that will allow us to watch it. YouTube, unfortunately, will not allow us to watch the episode live. So we will be switching over primarily on X and Twitch, and then for the post show, we'll go live again over on YouTube for a quick post show, talk about the episode, and see what's coming up next for The Boys Season 4. But guys, at the top of the hour, we're going to be watching The Boys Season 4, Episode 4. So like I said, please join us over on X and Twitch if you want to stay, if you want to stay with us to watch the episode together. Also, check out nicotina.net. That's the website for all three of my channels combined. So all three of my channels will be on that one website of nicotina.net. Memberships are available for the Nicotina Network. You can become a member on YouTube or join the Patreon as well. But the best way to support the channel is by becoming a member over on the website nicotina.net. Also, you'll be able to access all three communities for all three of my channels. So definitely check out www.nicotina.net. ACS writes, hey, yo, how about Sage with the self-lobotomy, laying the deep clap cheeks? It's interesting, too, that as smart as she is, I felt like that was the one vulnerable time that she had, because I think she was just completely overwhelmed by the situation that she's been dealing with, and she kind of let her guard down, and she apparently likes douchebags, and the Deep fits that mold perfectly. The biggest mistake she'll make is if she divulges any information to him that she wouldn't tell anybody else, because he's going to rat her out immediately, especially if it means, in order to save his ass, because he's never been one to put anyone else ahead of his own needs. So it's going to be bad news for Sage to kind of get close to the Deep.
Yeah, okay, so I agree with all that about Deep, 100%. And I keep mentioning this, and I'll keep mentioning it. I'm surprised the guy's even still alive. I mean, this guy,
yeah,
he has screwed up so many times. I mean, even to the point where they had to ship him off to some little podunk town to, because of the scandals he was bringing on to the Seven at the time. But as far as Sage goes, she knew what she was getting into, right? And when she took over as CEO, she was basking in that, like, I'm in charge now.
Well, but
And she's been moving the chess pieces quite a bit to her
100%,
advantage.
100%.
So and then, I mean, obviously, I think she's starting to, as we saw in episode 3 and obviously towards the end, I think she's starting to understand the gravity of what this now means as far as being involved in the Seven. Everyone now knows who she is. Now she's wearing a costume, which she was very much against doing when we first got introduced to this character. And again, I think Homelander is something's going on. I think he's playing her as well. We just haven't seen the full scope of what he's doing yet. But I mean, we've seen it in previous seasons. Homelander has this overseer above him, and then that overseer always ends up, somehow getting killed, getting the blame, and Homelander is kind of washing his hands of, hey, I'm still the good guy. But obviously, we know now with this season, Homelander's cracks are starting to show in his foundation. He's starting to go a little crazy, and obviously, we're seeing a very different character so far this season compared to the last 3. So,
yeah. Well, but also too, it's he has the squid that he's been hiding.
Yep,
So
yep.
I think that again, I feel like Sage is going to figure that out. She's going to probably show up at his place and find out
Yeah.
about the squid, and I think that, obviously she'll use that against him as
Mhm.
leverage. But that might not go the way she thinks it's going to go. But
Yeah.
because for her, it's all knowledge is key with her. Knowing how to get one over on anybody is what's going to benefit her. So I think that she's definitely going to find out about the squid, and that's what she's going to have over the deep. But she knows that if she fucks with the squid and she tells him anything, he's going to fuck her over easily.
Yep.
So we'll see how that kind of plays out. Um, Ryan is, my God, this poor boy. He's surrounded by like the worst of the worst when it comes to Vought and Homelander. I was saying earlier that like it would not surprise me if by the end of this show, Ryan ends up becoming like the actual version of Superman that Homelander, you know, was supposed to be.
Supposed to be, yeah.
Because right now he's seeing all the worst in Vought. He's seeing all the worst
Homelander.
in Homelander in the
Yep.
Seven, and he's seeing like what corruption does to them. And I mean, look, as much as Homelander doesn't want to admit, like he cannot handle running the Seven by himself. It's too
No.
much for him. And so I think Ryan is seeing all that, and by the end of the show, because we know next season will be the last season, I think
Yep.
that he might become like the actual version of Superman that Homelander could have been. And it wouldn't surprise me if he ends up kind of making his own super team for that matter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's very possible. I mean, especially when they were filming Ryan's first scene, right, to kind of get him out, get his face out there. Hey, this is the up and coming superhero. Pretty much the legacy of Homelander as Sage was presenting. Because as we
Yeah.
know, when we saw the costume reveal for Ryan, obviously that was kind of a joke. But Homelander was for it, but when he found out Ryan was going to kind of take the forefront from him, we saw that right away. We saw Homelander like, no, this is not happening. I'm still like the face of this. This is all about me. And we thought, okay, Sage kind of talked him down a little bit, talked him off the ledge, and hey, we're gonna go film Ryan doing his thing. And what happened? Homelander shows up and pretty much forces Ryan's hand to kill the actor,
Oh,
and that's exactly what happened.
I forgot his name. It was Coy, I think,
Yes,
or
yeah, something like that. Yeah, poor stunt guy. We'll just call him stunt guy Mike.
stunt guy. That was brutal.
Yeah, threw
When
him across, like down the block up against the wall, and Homelander's like, "Hey, good job." And I mentioned
yeah,
this earlier. What happened right after that? They go home, and Ryan's like heartbroken. He's like, "I can't believe I've just done this." And to your point, right? He has like that moral compass that's letting him
yeah,
know this is not right. This isn't how it should be. I shouldn't be using my powers this way, right? And Homelander comes strolling in with like two, milkshakes from Mickey D's.
I know. I was like, "What are you doing,
hey,
bro?"
congrats, bro. Here's your milkshake. And Ryan's like, no, I'm good. They have a little squabble, and then what happens? Homelander says, no, well, then no milkshake for you.
Yeah,
And,
he
and
takes it.
walks off, takes it,
He's
and
like a
walks
total
off.
dick, like, oh my God. So guys, I just posted a link if you want to follow us on X. That way you can watch the episode with us and chat along with us as well. Or you can watch it over on Twitch. If you go to Nicotina_show and follow us over on Twitch, we're going to watch episode 4 of season 4 of The Boys. And I'm really excited to see this episode. Should be up in the next 5 minutes.
Yep.
I can't really predict what's going to happen in this episode because anything can happen in this episode.
Anything
But
can happen, yeah.
I feel like if Butcher could find a way to, I don't want to say heal himself, but like, recover from the compound V, that's going to change everything.
Yeah,
Which I hope he does.
if that, I mean, because you remember, was it in season 3 when they did that close? I mean, two things happened, I think, primarily around this. He had the hallucination. We saw him talking to somebody, but we didn't see who it was at the beginning of episode 1. Then we saw him have the full blown hallucination,
Yeah.
of his wife talking to him about, saving Ryan from Homelander. And then was it in episode 3 we saw that little like almost like parasite thing on his temple moving
Yeah,
around,
it was
right?
moving under his skin.
Yeah.
It was like, what the fuck is that?
Yep.
And so I think there's a chance that he's like, is he dying? Yes, but he could be turning into something else. And maybe
Yeah.
that is what is going to become of him as the season goes on, is that he becomes another kind of being or something else. I don't know what, but it's pretty crazy to see what's happening to him, especially with that thing moving around under his skin.
Yeah.
And we saw it twice, one like on his temple, and later on we saw it again, like I think it was like on his neck or something. I don't know where it was. I was like, what the fuck? So that's been pretty crazy. And then you got the character Firecracker, who's just a fucking total grifter on the internet, and so that was pretty funny. I was like, oh my god, dude. And so I think she's definitely going to die, probably sooner rather than later. And her ability sucks. Remember,
Yeah,
she's
that
like, let
like
me
look
see
at
your
this
ability.
little like she does this little firecracker in her hand, like
Well,
little tink.
and but of course that's like a. I thought it was funny because that's kind of a play on like Jubilee, because her
Yep.
ability is firecrackers, fireworks, whatever. Uh,
So
Crypto
so
Chris, yes, it's starting very, very soon.
yeah,
in the
yeah, I've been
next
I've
3
been
minutes. 3
yeah, I've been
minutes.
refreshing just to make sure, once it drops, we'll definitely get started. But yeah, I keep refreshing just to make sure from a time
Mhm.
perspective we got it.
And
But
once the show starts, we're gonna just go primarily only on X and Twitch, so we can watch the episode, because I can't do it on YouTube, because YouTube will strike us down.
yep,
So,
yep.
but we'll go live again on YouTube once the show ends, and we'll do a wrap up on all three platforms at the same time, and kind of wrap up what we saw in episode 4.
Yep.
There's 33 watching right now. Make sure that you smash the like button and you subscribe to the channel, or follow my account on X, because we're gonna be live every week watching The Boys season 4, all the way up till, I think it was there 8 episodes?
Yeah, there's still have 8 episodes. The last episode will air on July 18th. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
midnight, July 17th, July
Okay.
18th, 12:01 a.m. But yeah, that's when the last episode will drop. And then we won't see anything until season 5 until probably next year.
Yeah, next year.
So
Which, to me, this is one of the best shows out there. I love this show. I love Invincible. Um, Obviously, I'm gonna watch any Star Wars show, but I mean, man.
so you're
It's
saying
pretty
you're going to
rough.
go back. So you're saying this weekend you're going to go rewatch all 4 episodes of Acolyte? That's what
Fuck
you're saying?
no, dude. I can't. It's just too much. It's too much. I can't.
So while we have roughly like a minute and a half, so real quick, one thing I noticed, we really haven't touched on, we didn't touch on earlier in the Four Nerds. I'm not sure if it's really going to be a plot point going forward in the show, but I mean, we saw, Huey's dad have a stroke. He's in the hospital
yeah,
now,
yeah.
and now his mom shows back up, right? The mom that abandoned him when he was a child. There was
Yeah.
a little bit of there, we saw Huey kind of get very vulnerable around that
Mhm.
with this mom. So I know it wasn't a major plot point, but it was something that they did focus on in episode
they
1.
did.
So I do wonder if somehow that will impact Huey through the rest of the season, if they happen to expand on what happens with his dad, or now how his mom's all of a sudden back in the picture. And again, that could have just been a one-off thing in the episode, but you can tell it definitely had an impact on Huey throughout. So I'll be interested to see if they even come back to that.
Axel, don't take my word for it. Watch the episodes, or at least watch
Yes,
some of them, so you can kind of experience and understand what we're all talking about. Do I hate the show? I don't hate it, but I think the show sucks.
But you should always do that, though. You should always go watch it for yourself. Don't rely on any of us or a critic or any reviewers out there. I mean, definitely go watch it. Make sure you have an opportunity to form your own opinion of it, because you may like it, right? And we're all not going to like the same thing. So,
and Crypto Chris, don't worry about it. Anyone who's watching on X, feel free to comment in the comment section about what you're seeing on the episode. I'd love to hear anyone's feedback on the episode. Same with you, Crypto Chris. So please do so. There's a chat there for a reason. That way you can interact. Is it up yet?
I'm checking right now. No, it is not up yet.
If it doesn't come up until like tomorrow at like 8 o'clock, I'm gonna be pissed. Because last time we did it on Thursday. That's why I almost was gonna be like, maybe we should do it on Thursday. I don't know.
You keep going. I'm refreshing. I'll even open up a new tab just to make sure.
Okay. Here we go. Drogo's like, holy shit, I'm in 2 places. There's Red Robin, and there he is again. What the hell? But no, it's
still not there. It's still not there.
Oh no, dude. I bet you that's the case, man. Oh my god. If that's the case, then we have to do it again tomorrow.
It's 12:01.
What's up, Integrity? What's going on, man? Nice to see you too, buddy.
No, I mean, 20 seconds ago, Screen Time just posted Episode 4 of Boys is now live on Prime. So I'm going to close Chrome down altogether. And I'm going to reopen it.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
Yeah, Axel's like, it's up. He's like, is it out? Buddha dog. What's up, man? Let's see. Guys, make sure you follow us on Twitch or on X.
It's not showing. What the
Why isn't it showing?
I don't know, dude.
Let me look. Hold on. Let me see.
I can share right now and you can see for yourself.
No, I believe you. I'm just saying,
but it doesn't make any sense. Why it's not there.
I can't log into Amazon Prime for some reason. It keeps saying log in and my login isn't working. I can do it on my phone. Let's see.
Yeah, where's my
ACS is like, I don't see it either.
Okay,
so
good.
We're not the only one.
I'm glad
Integrity, we go live this late every Wednesday night to watch The Boys. And we do a live watch party. I'm going to have the video on the screen. As soon as it becomes available for us, we're going to have it up and we're going to be watching it on X and on Twitch. So definitely follow us on X or Twitch, and then we should be good to go.
So I have it. I got Chrome up. It's not there. I'm on my iPad in the actual Amazon Prime app.
Just
it is not
refreshing.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Keep refreshing. Don't
refresh.
stop. Let me see. I'm logging on my phone just to see if I can see it. The Boys. What the hell? Episodes. Yeah, I don't see it up. It's not up yet.
Okay. So I don't know what people are posting online saying it's up then, unless there's just it's 12:02. I'm refreshing still. I'm refreshing on multiple devices at this point. It's still not there.
Oh my God.
Let me go back here real quick. Going back into the app on my iPad real quick. And I'm refresh again.
Let's see. We got 61 watching right now. 51 of them over on X. Guys, if you're watching it on YouTube, make sure you follow us on X or on Twitch, because that's where we'll be able to watch the episode as soon as it becomes live. Right now, it's not showing up, so we're refreshing right now until it does become live. So just bear with us here, because we should have it up any minute now.
Yep, still refreshing. Nothing on the website. Nothing in the actual app on my iPad.
And then I just posted the link to the if you want to follow us on X, that way you can still chat with us and stay up to date as we're watching the episode. Let's see.
Looking to see if anyone else is posting, if it's because I was the only person I saw online saying
maybe what it is that they know that we're gonna watch it and they're like, no, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Bring it down.
Take it down.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I'm still refresh. Yeah, I keep refreshing. Still not there.
We're just gonna end up watching House of the Dragon. That was a great episode.
Well, I know what we're not gonna be watching for sure. Is gonna be Acolyte. That's what we're not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch Acolyte. I can't do that again. That's too brutal to watch.
Yeah, still not. It's 12:04. Still not up.
What is going on?
I'm gonna
see.
I'm closing the app. Close this.
Yeah, so look at, he's showing the same thing, screen time. That's what he was talking about.
All right, let's try it again. Keep refreshing. Nope, still not there. Going back into the app. And I'm trying this in different web browsers too. I even dumbed it down for myself and said, okay, I'll open up Windows. And it's not there either. And it is not in the app either. Wow.
I mean, even The Boys says waiting for midnight Pacific time. That was 8 hours ago. They haven't posted it yet.
They have not posted it yet.
Oh, look, I'm wondering the same thing. Like, Daniel Buggin, what's going on, man? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They haven't posted it yet.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go into the comments on this one and see. Also, even so that post I mentioned, people are saying in that post it's not there. I can't find it.
Well, that one was probably a what do you call it? A planned post. They probably just scheduled that to happen.
Well, they could have, but I'm just looking at the comments to see if anyone is also having the same issue that we're having, right?
And they are, though.
Everyone is, yeah. So no one, obviously, it's not just us that's not being able to see it. Okay, it's up. You ready?
Oh, here we go.
All right, here we
Share
go.
screen,
Let me
share
know when
screen.
you. Okay.
It's up. It's up. Oh my God! Here we go. It's up.
It's up.
It's out. It's out.
All right. Let me know when you got everything.
Hey guys,
switched over
what's up,
and,
Ruthie?
What's up, Ruthie?
Okay, guys, we're going to end the stream on YouTube and follow us on Twitch or on X to watch the episode. It's season 4, episode 4 of The Boys, and it starts right now. So I'm going to tell all you guys to go join us over on X and Twitch.